we're back finally for another episode. Of course, Corey screws up the intro yet again.
Every time.
I'm Vince, sitting with
Steven playing John Fairfax.
Jacob playing William Stark, the brain and probably the bureaucrat.
David playing Jim Jackson.
Corey playing Dr.Speed.
And Sarah playing Nightshade.
So, last time we ended up on kind of a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Because you did all that stuff, you made me get stuff in my throat. It's fine.
That's fine.
Yes, it's all
The
his
team
fault.
All the stuff in his throat.
arranged Corey's character, totally not George, Uber George, Boober George, whatever the hell he's going by this week.
Totally not George.
Totally,
Manipulator.
whatever he is. The manipulator, that's correct.
I thought it was
Mr.
Dr.
Speedo.
Impulse.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Dr.
yeah.
Impulse, Mr. Impulse, whatever he's going by this week,
The mayor.
had convinced Dark Justice to erase the memory of John, the Metal Master, the Metal Adder, the real Metal Adder, excuse me.
The real one.
The
There's
Iron
karma for
Dragon,
that.
his actual title, but continue.
The Iron Dragon erased the memory of the fact that Dr. Speed was the one that set up his family and killed his family, essentially.
I didn't kill. Well, wait.
Actually, you did kill
I
his
did
family.
yeah, I accidentally killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
you,
bad.
you very killed them.
But he found out
In
through
a lot of different ways you killed them.
Move on.
you found out through Dark Justice that what was I saying? See, you screwed me up. Damn it, Corey.
It's not me. They're talking too. Focus on them.
No, it's only Corey. He found out from Dark Justice that Corey was responsible for sending all the villains to your family's house, John. But that now has all been erased, and you went back, woke up finding out that it was probably one of the killers of tomorrow that did it. And you're now upset. You're in the danger room, beating the crap out of stuff to try to get your anger and upset out while eating a sad sandwich, and that's too bad it's staying in.
The sad sandwich.
Sad sandwich. You're taking bites out while punching stuff.
Crying in it.
Yes.
The bread's all
It's
like,
a salty sandwich.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's got a salty
Vince,
surprise
no.
at least.
I don't want to go too dark, but as somebody who's... Yeah, I'm just going to leave the sandwich be. Continue.
Don't touch the sandwich.
It's a sad sandwich.
It's a sad sandwich. And then
You
all
guys
of
are
a sudden-
focusing way too much on a freaking sandwich.
Now you know how it feels.
And
It's the
luckily,
saddest sandwich in
while
the
you're
world
all
now.
at the hideout, or base, I should say at this point, the TV went on and you saw that William had returned. But he hasn't come back to the base yet.
Are you sure we didn't mistake it for one of the mini 12-hour documentaries, biographies, and various things?
No,
about
this
his
is late
exploits?
breaking news that interrupted one of the biographies and tributes to William.
I can't help being so beloved by myself.
As the world's eyes turned on, you see William with one of those, police blankets, and
Are you ever really going to want to leave this world?
I don't think he ever wants to leave, to be honest.
Well, quick, Vince, give us a dialogue. What's the reporter saying? Describe it exactly,
I
please.
hate you. The reporter is standing there, and he's like, "This is Geraldo. I'm live from Central Square." It's made up. And William Stark has returned. We have an interview scheduled with him later tonight. He will tell us these full details. It's a one-on-one Geraldo with William. Stay tuned at 11.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be good.
I was hoping he'd be a little more emotional because, William's come back.
He is
Just
emotional.
a little choked up.
Didn't the world just hate him like less
I
than...
know, right? How did that happen?
week ago.
Everyone hated him like
That's
crazy.
how the world works.
AKA, that's how the dice work.
Yeah, pretty much. And then you see he just says, and we'll be back later on. And you see a reporter going, "What do you think about William being back?" "Oh my God, I was so upset."
Oh my God, I was so sad when I heard he left, but now, I'm so, William!
I'm just really glad the news is focusing on this and not the
Dang.
outing of John Fairfax's identity to the world.
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody cares.
And the
No.
murder of
No one
like
cares.
5 supervillains.
No
Nobody
one
cares.
Nobody
No.
cares.
No, the
William's
news
more
cycle's only
important.
got room for one big story, and that big story is me.
In other news, Johnny Depp is missing.
New
Paramount-
mission, find Johnny.
Paramount Studios has released a report saying that Johnny Depp has not shown up for the Depinator 3.
What? There's
Filming.
a Depinator in this universe? You said there wasn't.
Well, there is now.
I was going to become the Depinator. I can't
No,
now.
I didn't say there wasn't. I just said Johnny.
He lied to you, okay, so you wouldn't take him over.
No, my plan was to become my own arch villain.
Your own grandpa.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So what are you guys going to do? You're back at the base. William is back, but he hasn't returned.
I'm just in the training
Eating
room.
your sad sandwich.
The sandwich was eaten a day ago. It's gone. I have shit out that sandwich at this point.
Remember that episode of The Simpsons when Homer had that forever sandwich and he just kept eating and he left it in the fridge and he just kept eating?
Yeah, John is not Ulfric. He doesn't really care much for sandwiches. So the sandwich is gone. He shit it out yesterday. He's just in the training room fighting random
Shit it out, I got
robots.
to enjoy it again. No.
So really,
Ew.
no.
Shape it
So
into a
that's
sandwich.
what John is doing. He's in his own
Shitting
little
out a
zone.
sandwich and eating it again?
What the fuck?
You're the one that that's what John was doing.
Yeah, the sandwich is gone. Anyway,
Ladies
he's
and
training.
gentlemen, this episode is about a sandwich. We're sponsored by Subway this week. Eat fresh.
Eat a
Not,
fresh
but we
sad
could
sandwich.
be. Hint, hint.
Yes, Subway.
Anyway, what are you three doing?
Eating sandwiches.
No. I'm watching him eat his sandwich because it's so sad.
Aw.
I'm not eating a sandwich. No matter how many times you say my guy's eating a sandwich, he doesn't just eat a sandwich.
As the DM or game master, you're eating a sandwich.
John choked to death on the sandwich. How sad.
Gotta do it for that.
A random stranger came by and saves you. I rolled.
The random stranger broke into the Stark Towers, get through the security,
like, "Oh,
went
hey,
into the
guys."
danger room, and gave me the Heimlich.
Hey.
Ah, yes, we're all suffering from sugar highs from cupcakes.
Just a good
They're
Samaritan.
so good cupcakes.
Good cupcakes.
So you, sandwich aside, are watching John just beat the crap out of training robots and stuff.
and
Trying-
eating a sandwich.
Well, yes, while I'm eating
said
my
sandwich
sandwich
aside.
while I'm watching him eat his sandwich and exercise.
Sandwich. in
The audience is gonna be like, "What the hell's with the sandwich?"
Sandwich
we
size.
have an audience, but it doesn't
We,
matter.
we have an audience. Yes,
I
we
don't know
do.
why.
Oh,
You're here.
Wow.
It doesn't matter.
Damn.
I am just trying to make sure he doesn't hate me too much that I have to run again.
Obviously,
I don't quite trust the whole brain thing.
All right, so obviously you don't know anything about him. He's just normal George to you now, so you want to react to him as you see him through the window. He just kind of looks at you in waves, testing the waters.
Can
I'm
I do
assuming.
a fighting to one of the robots to kick its head right in his direction and crack the window?
Absolutely.
I get to dodge that.
You should
He's just
maybe-
cracking the window.
You should make a apology sandwich just in case.
I've made him so many. That's what he's constantly eating.
It's like a pyramid.
Are you breaking the window?
Maybe
No,
if you
just
drew
like
a happy
he's like
face
looking
on
at the
it, it'd be a
thing,
happy
and just the
sandwich.
robot smashes right into the window.
So the robot head smashes off the robot, bang into the window, and slides down. He just nods.
I don't nod. I
The
don't
nod
know.
would be cool.
Well, that's what I'm trying
Come
to get
on, it's the real
clarification.
metal ad.
I
There's no
don't
cool.
blame. I don't know what happened to him, but I still know he's the one who ran them with the wires through that. I know that still happened, right?
No.
Yes.
No, they wiped that out.
Yes,
wiped
you
that
don't
out.
know
Yeah,
that
no
I'm the
idea.
killer, inadvertently and intentionally.
Nope, you don't know that. Dark Justice removed all that. You know that they died that way. You just don't know it was him.
You think it was one of the killers of tomorrow?
Killers of Tomorrow
That's
might have done
dead
it.
now.
Yeah,
They tried
that
to
I remember very vividly.
The Killers of Tomorrow tried to escape with the hostages when you came into the house and killed your family.
Okay.
It's entirely their fault. Don't look into it.
It's entirely not George's fault, and don't look into it even further. In fact, you don't look into it with an 80. No, I'm kidding. You can look into it if you want.
Robot smashing thing. That's what I'm doing.
Robot smash.
All right, so he's smashing robots, eating sandwiches.
I'm waving sadly, eating a sandwich.
Aw.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm here for you.
Sarah, what are you doing? Trying to make your way back?
I know, right?
How sad does that make your sandwich?
Man, I just have
I'm really getting annoyed
vendetta
about the
against trains now.
As you're walking lonely and sad down the highway,
I'm
You
just
get this-
doing the you can have that whole
Oh, is the Hulk song
and I'm
playing?
doing the hitchhiker.
all of a sudden you get this urge to start running. And you start running, foot in front of the other, foot in front of the other. And all of a sudden you just go, you know what? I can go faster. And you jump into the sky, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm flying.
Hey, that works.
Great segue for her new power.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
She can fly now, so we don't have to
And
leave her
she's like,
behind.
Yes.
holy crap, I'm flying. And she crashes into a tree.
Ooh, roll.
Very
Let her roll.
appropriate.
Can I just shrink the tree?
Actually, she could have the tree
catches
catcher.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh.
All right, yeah, roll to see what happens with the tree.
The
Otherwise
tree
you're
will probably
crashing
go,
into it.
watch out.
Since you're new at flying and power, you got to get a yellow.
Remember that suggestion we made before the game started?
Yeah,
And
you
how it
didn't
was
think of that.
disregarded?
Yeah, Corey.
They have all of their dice in this huge dice tray.
It is awesome because I don't have to look for him.
But we only
But
use
he
the
does.
D10s.
I got 17.
Yeah, she got nothing. So
17? Okay, yeah, you crash into the tree. It's your new power.
Crash into
Tree's like, are
trees.
you okay?
That's my new power.
Yes. That's your power, crashing into trees.
So then all you gotta do is just grow a tree and let it just keep it walking in front of you, so that you just constantly try to crash into it. You just never reach
Perfect.
No, you have super flight, we'll say.
Just
Until you
take
need
it
to
easy,
stop,
Ride
and
the
then-
tree to Mordor. All right?
The oft cousin of the
Just ride
giving
the
tree.
Just have it end.
All right, so she's on her way back to the base. She'll be there within the hour.
How often
we'll
would
say.
you want to
Hopefully
fly
my
if
face
you
is
knew
still
every time
intact.
you wanted to stop, you're going to hit a tree?
That's right. I know how to fly, but I don't know how to stop.
David, who are you this week?
Currently, last time I was Mr. Gravity, so I assume that's kind of where we are.
Roll.
Yeah, go for a roll.
Those are some heavy dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them.
Like these.
Yeah, I can
It's
feel
high
it
as-
vibrate the table
high as
whenever you
evil.
roll
Yeah, I
something.
think
Hurt
do,
people.
too.
Yeah.
So, I'm now evil.
So are you with Dr. Speed eating a sad sandwich?
I am eating a sandwich, but I'm looking for Johnny Depp. I'm trying to find out the last location of Johnny and where he could be right now.
The
know what he
last
is in this
was
universe.
Orlando, Florida, was where he was filming.
You're not friends with him in this universe, though.
Yeah.
Evil me is at heart.
Okay, so
Just
we're
need
going
to
to
find
fast
him,
forward
kidnap
just a
him
little
again.
bit into hours here. William, who's
Yes.
getting ready.
Ooh, give him his interview.
Right now, yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's what I'm fast forwarding to.
Sorry, I'm excited.
Hang
I
on.
want to hear this.
Makeup, breath mints, all the good stuff.
Yes, Tiffany is assisting you, getting you dressed, getting you ready. She's your personal assistant right now because Destiny is still missing.
Yes. Yes, there is that hanging over us.
You are getting ready. You ready to go? And she's just like, "Are you nervous? I mean, where have you been? I mean, I'm interested to hear. I know you're waiting to get on camera to tell everybody, but
It's been an adventure, but it would be too long for me to really spell it out here. So you'll see it in the conference.
that's exactly what I would think he would say." All right, so
I
they
don't want to have to lie twice.
that is true. A production assistant comes in with one of the headsets and one of the clipboards. She's like, "Mr. Stark, we're ready for you. Please follow me."
All right.
She leads you out into what this kind of like meet the press type, two chairs. What was
Yeah.
that? The actors thing. What's that actors thing?
Zach
Inside the actor's
Galifianakis,
studio.
inside the two ferns or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the heck.
It's inside
it is.
the actor's studio.
Oh.
Yeah, inside the actor's studio, and one is sparkling water, one is regular.
You don't have to tell them that while I'm making the decision, you know?
You take a seat, and they're like, "We're going to be on in 2 minutes. Please get comfortable." They put the microphone on you, and you see Geraldo walks in. You get to meet Geraldo finally.
Geraldo, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, it's very good to meet you too. We're interested to hear this breaking story that you were kind of alluding to before. So
It's quite the tale.
you'll be live in front of 16 million people possibly tonight at 11, which is in 5 minutes.
By the
Only
way, do I know what
16
happened
million.
to Mr. Doom?
I was wondering that. I was just waiting.
You don't know what happened to him, actually.
Yeah.
Are we ready for our interview?
For
Oh,
those
we are
wondering,
ready.
Corey chose regular water.
What?
Okay,
No,
ladies and
he
gentlemen.
chose
No,
sparkling.
this is sparkling.
Oh, it's sparkling.
It is sparkling water, and it is a very important decision for
How
me. Thank
fancy.
you. I
Why
usually
don't-
don't
why
go
don't you
for
like-
it, but I was being
Why
adventurous.
don't you like working man's water?
Because this is something different. I grew up with the working man's water.
Excuse
I
me.
want more.
This
Excuse
is the
me.
hyper episode, folks.
We're not sponsored by Dasani water or Smart Water this week, so
You
can we
gave me way
shut
too
up?
many brownies.
Only
man.
sandwiches.
Cupcakes.
Corey had way too many cupcakes before this episode.
Sponsored by-
How
So
many was it again?
9, I think
9?
it was. Yeah,
Did it go to 10? I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention
No,
at
we
that
took
point.
them from him before it reached double digits.
Yes, they punished me beforehand. So I
We
didn't
want to
get-
make sure David had a cup. Who cares about the cupcakes?
Oh, the cupcakes is too much, but let's focus on the sandwich.
Yeah. Because the sandwich
The sandwich is important to the plot.
Yeah, the sandwich is important to the plot because Sarah came up with the sad sandwich. We have to go with the sad sandwich.
We're not friends anymore, Sarah.
Ooh,
Sorry.
you weren't friends to begin with.
You're
Do
more
you-
acquaintance.
Do you need a sandwich? I can order you one. So, okay, cool.
All right, let's do this interview.
Do some.
I'll
All of
be-
a sudden,
Oh.
they're like 3, 2, 1. Lights go on. You hear the music in the background. The TV goes on near you guys, conveniently
Conveniently.
near you two, and the TV goes on in the danger room. This is the danger room.
TV in the danger room.
It's right across the training dummy he was working on.
Okay.
It comes up from the ground.
It's like probably up in the corner or something
That's
with
fine.
protective
Peripheral
glass.
vision, paying slight attention to it.
Yeah, you're interested because it's William. You want to see where the hell he was at least.
Yeah.
It'd be something to distract you anyway.
While dodging laser bolts. I'm going to say there's lazy.
Sure.
It's a training room. You ever read the X-Men?
Yeah, I did. It was cool. Yeah. This is Geraldo. I'm live with William Stark. As you can see, he's perfectly fine, sitting here with a big giant smile on his face as normal. William, the world is watching. Everybody has their eyes upon you. You've been gone for, 2 weeks? 2 weeks at this point. No one knows where you were. The world was crying. Literally. The oceans grew with water. Don't laugh at me, sir. Everybody from America to Russia to France, shut up, to China, all the way to Japan and everywhere else in the world, we're all holding a candle out on William Stark Day on Thursday.
I completely understand that.
Sir, how are you doing?
I'm recovering. It's been quite the experience. I'm going to have to take some time just to, get myself better, but I made it. I'm back. I'm here.
You do look a little bit thinner. Look like you lost some weight during this time. Maybe you were starved. You were captured. We're not sure. You were alluding to something. Tell us your story. We're eager to hear. Everybody out there is leaning in close to the TV, waiting for you. William, you have the camera. You see the camera zooms in, medium shot of William. There's kind of be like a tear coming down the side of his cheek.
Well, I was working on a project with Mr. Doom, and we were working on cracking the theory of alternate dimensions. And we had a mishap when we were testing something out, and I was zapped into an alternate time and dimension.
An alternate time and dimension.
That's correct.
Continue.
I don't know what happened to Mr. Doom. Has there been any news on him?
Who?
Mr. Doom.
Exactly. He's not famous. Nobody knows who he is.
Brilliant fellow.
You see, he's not on camera, but you see he's signaling to someone.
All right. Anyways, so y'all want to know about me? I understand.
Yes, we're eager to know.
So I was shot into another dimension and another time. I don't know if it was another time, just another dimension, but it was a dimension full of dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
My God. How did you survive that?
I had to fight off raptor attacks with my bare hands. It was crazy.
Raptors.
Raptors.
Like the movie Jurassic Park raptors.
Yes, those ones.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, he fought off raptors. Barehanded. Thank you, production assistant.
One of the things that really helped me out was the vines that were around there were very thick, and so I was able to use them to tie up the raptors hogtie style. And they did get me though.
Shut up.
One of them had laid me open from my elbow all the way up to my shoulder with a claw. But I was able to doctor myself back to health in that.
Are you actually showing a scar, or are you just not showing anything right now?
I'm keeping the sleeve down.
So I thought. My God, you're going to have to show me that scar later on. I want to see that. I know we won't show it in front of people right now because it's probably horrific, and we don't want an image out there of that.
Actually, no. I was able to engineer some of the local flora to speed my healing up, and so it is perfectly good.
That's a line of shit, but we'll see.
It's totally.
Yeah, well, okay. We'll continue. So, after you... He believes you. After you fought the raptors, got hurt, healed yourself with the local flora, what did you do? Where did you go?
The device had gone with me, though it was having some issues. So I tried to fix it as best I could. I found a glowing green lichen that was in that area, and I used it to power my device, and I was able to get back home finally.
And do you have this device that we can see and show in front of the camera so everybody could see it?
Sure, absolutely. And pull out the
camera zooms in on the device. This device, and he holds out his hand so he can take it for a moment.
Just be very careful with it.
I
Do
will.
not hit any buttons.
Okay.
Or else you'll end up fighting raptors and stuff.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen,
mist.
I'm holding the
Yeah. Mist World.
Go eat your sad sandwich and shut up.
Did you guys not watch The Mist?
Yeah, we did. It was a horrible movie. I mean, horrible TV show.
Yeah, I was about to say the movie was good.
The movie was good. Horrible TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm holding the actual device that William Stark has used to go to an alternate
Dimension.
I wanted to say universe, but dimension. He fought raptors with this.
It could be an alternate universe as well.
Whatever. He fought raptors barehanded, and he escaped with this very device right here. The camera zooms in on it again.
That's right.
William, he hands it back to you.
Thank you.
William, tell us about your mental state.
I'm very tired, obviously. It was a trying ordeal. But, I'm ready to, continue the mission of Hot. And we are going to make this world a better place.
Well, as a special surprise, we have Bethany from Brooke Harvard University making a special presentation to you on behalf of Brooke Harvard University.
Excellent. Sounds great. Thank you, Bethany.
See, Bethany, this girl probably in her late 20s, dark hair, semi-attractive.
She looked like she used to be a part of a fan club.
Yeah.
Possible. Possible. You recognize her from the alternate universe, yes?
Yeah.
And she hands you what looks like to be an honorary degree from the university.
An honorary degree from Harvard. Oh, sorry, Brooke Harvard. I had my hand covering the first part.
Yeah, that's understandable. Most people do that. And she says we all pulled together and we voted, and it was unanimous.
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 It was unanimous, and we all decided that you should earn this.
Thank you.
Dr. Stark.
Thank you so much.
Everybody, clap, everybody.
Boo.
Clap.
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 Praise me.
Boo.
I'm trying to get the production crew to clap. Come on.
Yeah, we love you, William. Ah,
There we go. And the production crew claps not like that.
You said clap. I clapped.
That's fine.
Clap with your voice.
That's how I do it.
Thank you for joining me this week.
Thank you, Geraldo.
We'll let you get back to your life. I know you have some business to take care of. Please feel free to join us afterwards for some sandwiches.
As long as they're happy sandwiches.
Absolutely. They're from Blimpie.
Jersey Mike's. Come on.
Oh, Jersey Mike. Sorry.
Limpy.
Well, Blimpie's good. I mean,
I haven't even seen
is
a
good.
Blimpie in...
20 years.
Well, that's where Dunkin' Donuts are everywhere. I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Blimpie's the thing, I
Blimpie's the
guess.
thing. Yeah.
All right.
Folks, we'll see you tomorrow night where we have a follow-up on William's status. Good night, everybody. The TV fades out.
6-hour follow-up.
Why not?
To be followed by the documentary again, just to make sure.
So,
we can celebrate his
Geraldo
life.
thanks you. He said, actually, we want to follow up with you, see how your condition is in 24 hours.
That sounds good.
And the production crew leads you back to the green room.
All right. Back in the green room now we go.
I gotta admit, you did better than I thought. I thought you'd just go nuts.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize for bringing peace amongst the world during his time of death.
And,
The day hasn't ended yet.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Bringing the world together in peace. That's what he...
yeah.
In
The entire world
in
has
his
come
death.
together
To
over
mourn.
this event.
As you get back to your dressing room, Tiffany says, I have a phone call for you. It's the United Nations.
Excellent.
Boo.
Thank you, Tiffany. Yes, hello.
It's, I don't even know what the leader of the United Nations is.
Yep.
I don't know. I just remember Ban Ki-moon. I don't remember past that.
Sure. That person's on the phone. Like, the United Nations has got together as a vote, and the world missed you. We want to present you with an honorary United Nations degree.
Degree?
There's a degree?
I don't know.
Graduated from the UN?
Yeah, I mean, why not? Sure.
They made it just for you.
Just give me the Nobel Peace Prize and get it over with.
That's not the UN.
That's not the UN, but yeah.
Sure.
The UN Peace Prize.
They voted on a resolution welcoming him back. There you go.
Yes. The Stark.
I know my
resolution.
my being missing brought the world together. And
Actually, you did. All the nations got together and we were discussing you in such harmony that we all agreed upon peace.
Are you sure you don't want to burn this bitch down, Metal Adder?
fighting those raptors was worth
He's too
it.
busy throwing up in a bucket.
Even North Korea was in on the peace.
I'm telling you, we got to knock some buildings over. Just go destroy stuff because these people are nuts.
You don't know
Yeah,
anything
you
about this.
need to balance it out.
You get off the phone call and you head back to Stark Towers.
Yeah.
And when you go into Stark Towers, people are surprised to see you. They're clapping and everything. And you see a guy with a briefcase comes up to you. He goes, "Hi, I'm Tim. I'm your attorney.
Hi, Tim.
We need to speak."
Okay.
Attorney Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go up to my office.
Not Bob Lob, whatever the other guy's name was.
It was Bill Nye, the lawyer guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is odd because it was Bill Nye, the lawyer guy, was the last time. But
Yeah.
while you're in your absence, we enabled the clause in your contract, which removed you from being CEO of Stark Industries,
I see.
which also placed John Faravax. I say it wrong.
The real
No, you said
metal
it
addict.
right.
John
Faravax.
Faravax as the current CEO of your company, actually COO of your company, while you were gone.
Well, now I'm back. So let's get it fixed.
It's a little bit of a legal matter, but
Fight him, John.
if John fights it, he can remain CEO. He can actually move into a CEO position with approval of the board if he does well in his position over this next week.
The board wouldn't approve that.
Because you'll make sure of that, but out of character. But yeah, the board is actually liking some of the decisions that John has made in the last day. That
What?
I don't. He signed a whole bunch of stuff. Just signed it.
Anybody can do that.
My only actual order was keep business as normal. So technically, I just did your shit.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Yay!"
And you're finding out that just signing things that you have no knowledge about works in this company.
Which means they might not replace him. Oh, come on. Stay in there, John. I'm with you.
keep signing things. Don't even read it. Just
We need to have you meet with the board later on. Well, it'll be tomorrow at this point because it's late in the day. But we can have an emergency meeting if you'd like.
Let's have an emergency meeting.
Absolutely. I have to get in contact with John as well because he needs to be present.
Gravitaire. Let's kill all
I
of
see.
the board members.
John, you're in the middle of the danger room, dodging, fighting, bashing things. Your phone goes off.
Is it a sad ringtone?
Bad time.
What's a really good sad song? Come on, people. No? All right.
When I was young,
This is
I never
wrong.
needed anyone.
There you go.
Hurt by Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, that's just too sad.
Johnny Cash version.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
Oh.
That makes me sad. Anyway,
Okay.
answering phone. Bad time.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the board has been called to an emergency meeting of Stark Industries, and your presence is required as William Stark is now back challenging your position in the company.
It's his company. Bye.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Aw.
Please tell us me and him find out about this somehow.
Well, it looks like Mr. Stark that he has declined continuing as COO, which would basically make you CEO with approval from the board.
Excellent.
But the board will be here in 5 minutes.
I thought it was tomorrow.
No, he called an emergency meeting, he said.
Yeah.
He's like, screw it, I want it now.
It's an emergency.
It's my money and I want it now.
I'm flexing my muscle here.
I have
The
so many
board
people
shows up
watching.
pissed. And basically, your lawyer, Tim, explains the situation and says that John is not challenging and William would like control of his company back. And it's time for a vote. Unless you want to say something.
Gentlemen, we've been successful for so long, and we will continue to be successful under my rule.
Good speech.
Well, one guy says, well, I mean, in one day, John has already tripled our profits.
All he did was sign things that I put into motion. These are all my motions. I'm the one that tripled your profits.
The board basically says, well, we need to have a vote on this. Please leave the room.
Okay, I'm just going to step out of the room, but I should still be in range to influence things.
Oh, I thought you were saying this out loud. I'm like,
Yeah, they're like, what?
No.
I'll step
telling you what I'm
outside,
doing.
but I
Stepping
can
out
still
now.
control.
I'm telling you what I'm doing.
He said he steps out.
all you have to do is just see them do it. I mean, you can see through the window.
Yeah,
They seem peeking through.
I'm just going to go outside and watch, but I'm going to use my mental powers to sway the vote with as many people as I can.
You have monsters. You're like a Xavier level almost.
Yeah.
So describe what you're going to tell them to do. Yes, vote to Stark to keep his job.
Yeah,
Got it.
to reinstate Stark as CEO.
2-3 minutes, and then Tim comes back out. All right, come back in, Mr. Stark.
All right.
Sit down. The board has voted all in your favor. You
Excellent.
have been reinstated as of tomorrow at 6 a.m.
Thank you, gentlemen. You may go home now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Gives them permission to leave.
I am the CEO.
Not until 6 a.m. It's not how it
You're
works.
they're not slaves.
Are you sure about that?
You had a chance, John. You had
I
a chance.
don't want. No, I'm
You had a chance
eating
to
a
run
sandwich.
Stark
You
Industries.
could have just looked out the window at us looking in, eating our sandwiches, and you could have been like,
He's too deep in his sad sandwich to run a company.
Yeah.
Don't rub it in, man. I gave you your company back. Don't
You
push
did.
it.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm just saying.
needed to
All
kill
right,
the
so
board
regret
members.
that.
where you go back down to,
I regret that.
I don't know. So you go back down to the base.
Yeah. Go down to the base now.
All right. William shows up down there. You guys are just kind of chilling, eating sandwiches together.
Hey, it's William. Huzzah.
What's up,
Did I find
guys?
anything about Johnny? I was using all the resources at my power.
He's not located anywhere. Nobody knows where he is. I mean, unless you're going to go down there and start investigating.
Not yet. Not yet. Wait. We'll get on this in a second, but first, we need to finish our sandwich.
Jesus.
You're right.
You started
You're
this.
right.
You're right, I did. Actually, Sarah started. I blame her. Minus 70 karma.
What?
So William's back. Come on. What are you guys doing?
Hey,
You won't let me talk about the
What's up, guys?
things.
Talk about what things? You can talk out of character.
By the way, you are right now.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
He was.
The
Gravitator.
still is.
I'm the gravitator.
So you take a swig?
Death from above.
No.
What's up?
He was
time.
already. He didn't change.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah. When you find Johnny.
We'll work on that. But I've got some news.
That's
guys.
more important than finding a way home.
Damn.
We found a way home.
Does Johnny have something to do with it?
No, Johnny has nothing to do with it.
He will be coming with us, though.
What did you want to talk about? Not talk about.
No, I just had some plans, but I guess I don't really want to talk to Stark. He's not my most favorite person.
I'm trying to tell y'all what happened, but
Yeah, I just don't care. You were there 1 minute, you weren't there. Now you're back again. La-di-da.
I walk out of the training room so I can hear this conversation.
And you
yeah,
say
but I
William
did
is
say
here.
we can get us. I can get us home.
That's what you hear.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah, I created a
Transmographer.
transmographer.
Say that
Oh my
again.
gosh.
Transmographer.
Now I'm 5 times fast.
No.
Are you still flying on your way to here?
I
You're
would like
there.
to assume I'm there. Yeah.
You missed the interview, though. But it's on replay.
I really. Well,
You gonna
yeah.
walk in?
She just walks in.
So what
Lady
the hell?
Leaf.
Uh huh.
How you doing?
Uh huh.
She looks very different.
Oh yeah, he
Little
doesn't know.
meaner.
Did you change your hair?
Oh yeah, she's a badass
Did you get a
now.
haircut?
Go ahead, make some jokes.
What do you mean, badass?
Nothing.
Thought she was an intern.
No.
Ah.
Oh, that's right.
It's like I really don't care. I just know that Lady Leaf has some weak ass shit, so I'm gonna just start ordering things off of Amazon.
So she just walks in, pulls out her cell phone, and starts ordering.
Yeah, just start like
Alibaba.
seeds, get some fox.
She walks in, says she has
All
some
this
weak
good
shit here, and she just starts ordering stuff on her phone.
Not
Yeah,
Lady
I
Leaf.
just don't even pay attention to you. I don't
Where the
really
hell
care.
have you been?
You seem odd. Where have I been?
Yeah.
I told you. I found a way home.
Okay. What happened to Mr. Lee? We saw the video where you zapped.
That I'm not sure of.
Imagine a million universes.
I'm not sure what happened.
So
Oh,
the dinosaur
yeah.
thing was bullshit.
Oh yeah, it was total bullshit.
Alternative fact.
I'll turn.
That was the cover for what actually happened. I went back to our original home.
How is it?
It's been better. So our versions that we swapped with
Yeah.
have set up P.O.M over there.
All right,
It's pretty disgusting.
that pisses
Wait, how'd
me
they
off.
get us? We were wanted criminals and wanted murderers. How the hell are we?
Well, they made up Patriots of America. We'll go with that. They also started merchandising rights for the Iron Dragon.
Yeah.
But Patriots of America don't own the rights to the action figure of Iron Dragon. Someone else does, but you couldn't figure out who it was.
Yeah, so they're starting a merchandising line. We don't have a cut of it at all. It's terrible.
Dude,
We're villains. We'll just take it.
aren't we like hot or whatever? We can have figures of ourselves and sell them in this world.
You know
Why
what?
is that a
They're messing up our world. Let's mess up their world.
yeah?
I think we already did.
Well,
More.
how do
That's
you
not
propose we mess it up?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
But nobody actually asked you yet, how do we get home? You just said we can get home.
Yeah. I want to mess up this world first.
Fair enough.
Picture it.
These guys are pissing me off.
Picture this.
Tons of
Sicily,
young,
1840.
powered people needing hope and dreams. They need someone to focus them, someone to make them whole. We set up training departments. We train superheroes badly so that they are horrible people.
This has merit. So what do you propose we call this department?
The superhero training department. I'm telling you, I want a department in Florida, in Minneapolis, in other cities.
That I can't think of at the moment.
Well,
The
good
first
thing we
two
got all
you
the
think.
funding in this world, huh?
Exactly. And we will make this world. It's like I want superheroes fighting superheroes, thinking they're fighting bad guys who are really superheroes fighting bad guys.
This sounds very complex. And you're going to have to trick these people into doing that.
Actually, no. You get young, ignorant people who want fame and fortune. They'll do a lot of stuff without question.
Don't they have to have superpowers?
Yes, but that doesn't mean they have to be good.
Fair enough. I mean,
I mean, if we get Pimple Boy who can grow a pimple whatever he wants, at least he can
and
try to
someone.
kill somebody, you know?
Fair enough.
By what,
Yeah, this
popping
sounds...
pimples on them?
Pill Popper. That's his name. Wait, no.
The
No,
pill popper?
What?
The pimple popper?
There we go.
The pill
Pee-pee.
popper?
What's that one Invader
like
Zim
acidic
episode where he grows
pus
like a
in
giant
his-
pimple?
Exactly.
Like,
He has
like
acid
inside?
shoot out of his pus. That's
Yeah.
perfect. We'll find him. He exists somewhere.
The pill
Oh, come on.
The pill pop.
Why do you always go for the ones I don't like that much?
Because you don't like them.
But you can get us home at any time.
Phantom
though.
Boy, Mr. Moon, and the pill popper.
It worked that time. I haven't tested it to see if it can work again. I need to check over the device and everything.
Wait, because I'm curious, because while you were gone, the brain wasn't here.
By the way, how is Lady Leaf here anyways?
We saw the video, you zapped her.
Nobody's
Yeah, you might.
She was my test subject for
Yeah, and now we got Nightshade
Yeah,
here.
Nightshade. Hi.
Nightshade.
Oh, yeah.
Not
she's
the Metal Master,
she's
Iron Dragon.
from our
not Lady
universe.
Leaf,
Yeah,
Nightshade.
and aren't you some sort of like lame-o in the other universe? So why you wanna
Lame-o.
go back there?
That doesn't change.
Because this place just chafes me so much.
So
They
you-
expect
So
me to do
set
good
up
things.
our training department.
However, I think that can make this world a lot more amenable to our presence.
More interesting.
If
we
we
will
were
live in interesting times.
To go back to our world, we still have one big issue with our buddy Jim here, though.
Well, then let's not go back. Let's just make this like our old world.
Maybe he can come back with us, or we can make this our new world.
I mean, think about it. Right now, we have money, respect.
You got a family?
You. Wait.
The room goes dead silent, John.
Oh, yeah.
Dead silent as the rage builds up inside you. Not at William.
Perfect.
Can I have a quick sidebar with you, William, real fast?
Yeah,
I just walked back into the training room at that point.
Grab a sandwich.
completely.
Drop the sandwich.
Yeah,
thing.
the
I like the brief second it took for all of us to be like, wait, oh no.
I was gonna happily agree, be like, yeah, you have your family. I forgot.
I walk away at this point and just go back into the training room.
Go back to Sassy.
What?
Yeah, his family was killed by a bunch of villains.
Wow, really?
Yeah, they just
Who?
straight up murdered him. I don't remember their names, but they were bad.
Do you remember what they were in R?
Not a clue.
It
I
was-
barely
It
even
might
remember
even-
what happened.
Night Star and
Wait,
It was
Night
the,
Star, like Lone
The
Star?
one guy, those heroes.
Yeah.
It was the heroes.
Oh, wow. Really? It was the hero.
That's right.
Yeah.
It was the heroes, but it was the villains. You know,
They were the
Yes.
killers of
Not.
tomorrow.
that's it.
No, killers of today. Excuse me.
oh shoot.
They were kits. Okay,
That
Cots.
Cot.
cots.
Can you not spell anything?
You can't. No.
Not when it's
Names
abbreviated.
and
no.
spelling.
So,
I guess I'm a bum.
they're dead?
So his family's dead. He's really pissed. If you mention it again, he'll probably hurt you.
Okay. So, how did they die?
We don't know. No
Don't
one
look
was
into it too
there.
hard.
Okay.
Don't look into it too hard.
You don't know what happened.
That sounds nutty.
They
I
do.
was there.
I saw
yeah, that's
it.
right.
Yeah, I was right there.
Yeah,
That
well, I took
sounds
it for a
nebulous.
sidebar, so let's
Just-
keep these two
Yeah,
out of the
the
conversation.
sidebar.
Leave it at that. Don't look in. Yeah.
No, we don't know. No one was there. No one saw it.
Yeah, That tells me what I need to know.
From behind.
No, really, nobody saw it.
You want me to roll a
I didn't see it.
All right.
They didn't see it.
I was told.
Get the truth.
That's true, but I'm rolling a reasoning first.
You
Could
can
be
read. You can
intuition.
read his mind, and you can read John's mind to figure out the story. Actually, read John's mind.
I get to resist.
He's not harming you, so
I still
ahead.
get to. He still
gonna
has to
go for-
overcome my natural.
I'm gonna go for John first.
yeah. Since John has no clue and he's in rage mode right now.
So 75. That's
How's that any?
yellow.
But it's like your mind's just going to be murder stark at this point.
No, he's just glossing over memories. I'm
So,
not even sure I'm aware he's in
his mind, you see rage right now. You just see pain. You see sorrow. And you see that his family died, but it's really muddled and unclear. And there's like
Can I tell that something is off?
something is off. There's like, think of a record, and there's a skip in the record.
Actually, kind of like Harry Potter with the tainted memory that he had from Slughorn.
The Harry Potter
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Tainted Memory.
Is that like book 7 or something?
It's like Half-Blood Prince.
Whatever. I'm describing it as a record with a skip in it.
there. Got the reference.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
So okay.
There's just a blank void that you see. For him, it's just muddled, unclear certainty of what happened.
interesting. Okay.
Meanwhile,
Not my strong
Lady
point.
Leaf's
It's
Amazon
not over.
order shows up. You see a beanbag chair is now inside base,
Yes.
and she sits on it.
Well, yeah.
She's just yay.
Sweet. Well, do I get like my other orders too? Like
Whatever else you ordered.
Okay, so
That
I'm
new
like,
pajama set you ordered that
I'll
you
have to
really
wait.
wanted.
I'm gonna go to Lady Leaf's area place garden thing with my stuff. I got like a lot of seeds to grow some like awesome stuff that's not puny.
That's a beauty. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff that's not puny. I love it.
List.
Wait, you have a list?
She's
I
been
have an
reading like
actual
Poison
list.
Ivy comic books.
Hold on. But that's where we're gonna end it this week.
Let's end it.
Where we go next week, find out what Nightshade does to rearrange the furniture in Lady Leaf's room. That'll be an exciting episode. As I'm Vince sitting with
Steven playing John Fairfax.
Jacob playing William Stark.
David playing Jim Jackson.
Corey playing Dr. Speed.
I gotta make the feng shui just right, you know?
Sure you do.
Yeah. Well, I'm Sarah playing Nightshade.
and stay tuned next time. Go to rollhighordie.com for more info.
Marvel's X Universe is a classic face rip Marvel RPG brought to you by the rollhighordie.com crew. You can contact us by going to our website, rollhighordie.com, or visiting us on Twitter by looking us up at rollhighordie. Thank you.